What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Welcome back. We are about to get started here. Saturday morning prep. I don't have the menu design on me right now, but I've already posted it in our community section of the channel and our Discord. So you guys can take a look at that if you like. But we're just gonna push on right now and get our lovely stuff finished, all right? We got some things to get through today, so we're just gonna do that. This is the weekend, so hopefully everyone's enjoying our lovely weekend. We're gonna start off with our chicken, and then we're gonna move from there. And as usual, chicken and our pasta as well. We've got our marinade already settled, ready to go for our chicken. But like I said, the menu design for has been posted on the community section. I just don't have it with me right now, so I can't show you guys that. But other than that, we're gonna try to get this day off kicked off right. All right. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, so let's get. Hope everyone had a good start to their weekend, and we are gonna get started right now. We're gonna get our chicken cleaned up and marinated, and we're gonna get our pasta. Water's already on the stove. I'm gonna get that cooked off and ready to go. It's the morning.
Members, did you know you can save up to $890 on PC auto insurance? Get one today at PCinsurance.ca. Conditions apply. Visit PCinsurance.ca.
We'll see if we can get our menu printed off before the stream ends today. But other than that, if you want to see the menu, it's definitely posted on our community section. And I'm gonna do a Jamaican style brown stew chicken. But for today, we're just gonna be marinating our chicken. So we'll get that cut up first. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my pasta in the water to let that boil. And then we'll come back to our chicken. That's the sound of my pasta going in the water. I'm gonna give that a stir, cover it back up, and let it come to a boil, and then we'll continue. And once that comes to a boil, we can give it another stir, set our timer, and then we can have our pasta cook. In the meantime, we're just going to continue prepping away here on our chicken. We got in this entire box to take care of. Just going to give us 2 of these big bowls. Evenly distributed with chicken. We're just getting our day started here. I know to see poultry so early in the morning, right? Especially raw poultry. But you know, it's part of the process. We're saving all the bones for our bone broth, so don't you worry about that. We're keeping everything nice and no waste. Now, the marinade we have for the chicken consists of some onions, some scallions, some ginger, some garlic. Let me deal with my pasta starting to boil. And I'll be back to give you guys my list of my seasoning for the marinade for this chicken. I'm just stirring my pasta in my pot real quick and setting the timer so it can cook while I'm doing the chicken. let that cook down until we are ready to go. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, the marinade for chicken consists of some onion, some scallion, some garlic, some ginger, some brown sugar, some browning, some salt and pepper, smoked paprika, some allspice, some thyme, and that's it. A little bit of oil. That's about it. So once I finish cutting up this chicken, then I can marinate our lovely chicken with that lovely mixture. And then come on Monday, we gonna cook it off for you guys. It's gonna be stewed very nicely.
Did you open that to set the step that day? Yeah. Keep us 30 minutes.
I hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend as well. Everyone in the stream today. Hope your weekend starting off nice and fabulous. And I appreciate you being here on the stream with us, sharing a little bit of your time with us. I do appreciate it. If you want to help out the channel in any way, double tap your screen, give us a like. We appreciate that stuff. It helps out the channel in a big way. Well, we bring you our menu for next week. All right, we are almost let's start. We are halfway done our box of chicken here. One half of the box is done. So let's finish up strong so we can get it marinated and put away, and we can start on our next couple of stuff we got going on for our prep for our new menu for next week. My fingers are absolutely so cold right now. What are we doing with that?
Just cannot work. Just say remove
Pardon?
that plug and put it back. We did it.
So can we like plug it out or something or turn it off until? Or just turn it off. Yeah, but it's better than having this beeping noise the entire time. So what, are we just gonna listen to this beeping noise the entire time?
Leave it unplugged. Don't worry.
Alright, ladies and gents, let me go deal with my pasta and I will be right back. My pasta is just coming off the stove. I'm gonna take that and run that on some cold water. Cool that down. And then watch your back, hot, hot, hot. And then I will be back.
That's for our company or for Monday?
It's for Monday. All right, ladies and gents, just stepped away from the camera for a second. I have to cool down my pasta and get that in a container for a prep cart for Monday for the new menu. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then once that's finished, I'll be back to finish up these chicken, get them finished cut up and get them marinated. So just give me a second while I do that. I appreciate everyone who's joining us on our live stream this morning. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much for sharing some of your precious, lovely time with us. We do appreciate you and we appreciate your time, all right? Just know that. Our pasta is almost cooled down. And then we're just gonna drain off the excess water. I don't know if that beeping's coming off on the camera. You guys hear that in the audio? If you do, I'm sorry. I am at work, and you know, ridiculous things like this will happen every now and then. All right, my pasta is fully cooled down. I'm just gonna drain off that excess water, like I said. Get that on in our container with some olive oil. Massage a little bit of olive oil into it, and then we are going to add that into a container. Put that in our prep cart. All right, so our water is drained off. I'm getting that in our container right now. I'm gonna hit that with some olive oil so we can get this prep day moving on. Greetings to you and the family. Good God bless you, Miss Elaine. Thank you very much. How are you today? Blessings to you and the family as well. It's always a pleasure to see you in our lovely live streams. All right, so I'm massaging the oil into our pasta off camera right now. And then I'm gonna wrap that up and get that on our prep cart. It's just some normal cooked pasta, nothing too crazy that you need to see. But just letting you know what I'm doing while I'm not on camera right now. Don't worry, I won't let you guys miss any of the important stuff that we got going on our prep. I'll let you know everything that we are doing when we're doing it. Just make a label for this, and then I can, and then I'll be finished. Oh man, it's May, ladies and gentlemen. It is May. And we're gonna have another fast year. Seems like the year's been going faster and faster. That's how I feel about it anyways.
Would you like to stay 2 hours today? No worries at all.
No, just get them for now. How many? You want to eat it one, the sausage roll? Yes, one. Inside, no, inside three.
All right, we got about 4 more chickens to go. Nice, we're almost done. Almost done with our lovely. It's like somebody squished this chicken together. Look at the shape of it. This chicken never had a chance to stretch his legs.
This one? There? Yes. Be careful. Slowly. And put in the cup of the soup. This one? Yes, lobster is here. For days.
The optimal more days is back.
On the floor?
Get ready for a full week packed with the biggest savings, points, and deals. Download or order the PC Optimal app now and get these offers. PC Optimal More Days from May 7th to May 13th.
All right, our last chicken. Now we can get this marinated in a second here. Once I get everything out of my way. We'll save all of these bones, all of these extra pieces of skin, cartilage, and stuff like that. We'll save all of those for our bone broth on Monday. So I'm gonna keep all of those in the fridge. And then we will roast everything off on Monday and get our bone broth going. Alright, and that was our last piece of chicken. We're gonna get it. Let me just clean up some of this stuff out of my way so we can get this marinated, alright? Just gonna wash and sanitize. Alright, so now that my knives are clean, I'll leave the board for our dishwasher. Pauline Thomas, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for, leaving a little comment down here for me saying hi this morning. It makes a chef feel special in the morning when I get comments. Alright, that being said,
Okay, next time. Next time when you yes, I did. You know already? Okay. She did it already. What is the Deji, okay, so I called Mohammed and I told him anytime he wants to help you. He didn't answer. Because I left a message. He never answers and I adore that about him. He doesn't care. I really like it. I don't have that. So I go to Dora. That's not right. I go to Dora. She is not funny. She said I can't. I is side. So you are by yourself. No, I'm not sorry.
alright, so now let me just show you guys what our marinade looks like. That's what we got. That's what it's looking like right now. So we're gonna use this to marinate our lovely chicken. And then we're gonna get it in our containers and put away. Alright, so give me a second. Cook as much as you possibly can.
You can also ask Chef Robo here.
I know, you didn't even ask me.
Oh, here he is. You have a person to help you.
Can I stay for 2 hours?
No. Nobody stays. So, try to cook chicken, which is important. Okay? When it comes to food, don't go crazy. I know you cannot go crazy and nobody can go crazy. And look, now I have another thing.
All right, so now I'm gonna hit some olive oil.
Soup because it wasn't done at all. I'm gonna do the soup. If you need something, you can see that you're taking too many things from the oven. Call me, I'm right there. 40 minutes. No problem. Whatever you need, you just call me.
And now I'm just gonna split this marinade in half and half.
No problem. So you just call me, Anita. I will be here for whatever it is. Even if it's whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Just call me. I'll be there. I agree. Just call me. Okay? I will ask you to come one more time to stay. I know.
You always have a choice. All right, so let's get that mixed up, shall we? That marinade is looking nice and nice and nice. And we are definitely going to cook off some of these chicken wings to make sure we adjust our flavors and everything like that going on. So we're gonna definitely do that afterwards. I was asked if this is a spicy marinade. What's up, man? You good? Yeah. Yeah, my hands are dirty. Sorry. If it's a spicy marinade, it has a hint of spice to it, but it's nothing that's gonna really, make you run for the hills. So, plus, we had the brown sugar in here as well for the marinade, so that's gonna come out more without sweetness instead of being super spicy or anything like that. And so, and to everyone else who said commented down below, welcome to our stream. Thank you for joining us this morning. Sorry, my hands are dirty right now, and it's hard for me to check all of those stuff. Just get this mixed up and put away, and then I will attend to the comment section promptly. And make sure we get marinade in everywhere. All right, that is looking amazing already, and we haven't even cooked it yet. But we're gonna let that marinate. All right. All right, so we're gonna get that in our containers in a second. Let me just get our containers together. Try my best not to make a mess. All right. First of all, let me grab a small container that I can put in the oven so I can bake off some of these chicken wings and make sure we test those flavors. So, a second. Because we want to know how much seasoning we have to adjust and stuff like that after the whole marination. So we can see if we need to adjust the flavors at all in anything. So we're just gonna cook off a little piece. If you're doing something like this, you're gonna know that the chicken pieces are gonna cook. They're gonna brown faster due to the sugar content on here. So this is why we are going to also. So how we're gonna cook this on Monday? We're gonna trade them up. We're gonna bake them at a certain temperature for a little bit and get some nice color on them. And then we're gonna put them in a container, and then we're gonna add our liquids, and we're gonna braise that down. All right, so it's gonna be a nice stew chicken, but we're gonna get some color first, and then we're gonna braise it down. So now I'm gonna put this in the oven and cook that up and see what our flavors are like. All right, so now we can get these in our container and start getting them wrapped up and put on our prep cart for Monday. So they get some nice ample time to marinate. That's about 200 chickens, something like that. It does look good, right? Thank you. All right, so yeah, the marinade is very good. Tastes good as well. You gotta make sure, even with marinades and stuff, you gotta give a little taste of the marinade. Make sure your marinade is proper. Now it's proper, then you can marinate your stuff, because you know your meats will take on those flavors when it's all said and done. I personally like the flavors, so it does have a hint of spiciness, but not too much. That's gonna make you run away, but there's a little bit. Plus, when it's stewed out and everything, you're barely gonna notice it. And make sure you do not skimp or not marinate. Make sure you get everything nice. So imagine all those flavors come Monday. They're gonna be very well seeped into our meat. And all we gotta do is enjoy. Alright, let me get my chicken to the other container over here. If you guys are liking the look of this marinade, double tap your screen, give us a like. It helps out the channel in a big way. And plus, YouTube like to see that stuff, and I love to have you in our stream. Give you a nice close up on how that marinade looks. Look at that. So good. Get all up in there. Absolutely good. Someone's child, his vocals are very high today. All right, so that is our lovely marinade. So let's get that all wrapped up and put on our prep card for when we need it. Lane says, in Canada, is Canada a nice place to live? My family said it is very expensive place to live. Is that right? Give me a second. Sorry about that. Canada is a decent place to live. I would probably say it is better to live here than the States with everything that's going on in the world. I'm pretty sure there's better places to live in the world in general than Canada. Also depends on where you're living inside Canada as well. That could be better or worse. And cost of living is going up every day. So, but that's pretty much a world issue. I mean, if you're like on the islands or something where you can live off the bare minimum, you should be good. But like in big cities and stuff like that, the cost of living is going up every day, no matter where you are in the world. It's going to be expensive. So I leave you with that because I can't really say anything else. It is expensive to live in the city. A little bit less so outside of the city, but you're living in a major city anywhere in the world is going to be super expensive. And you kind of just hope and pray that your wages keep up with increasing cost of living.
We are proudly Canadian owned and operated and sell thousands of Canadian products every day. With stores across Canada, we're proud to support Canadians and be a part of the communities we serve.
All right, just gonna get some labels on these, and then I can put them away and get to our next, the next couple items that we gotta prep for our prep cart. And this is all our bones and stuff that we're gonna save for our bone broth. We're gonna cook those off on Mondays as well. Miss Janet, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Miss Janet says, "Good morning, chef. How's it going?" It's going well. It's going well. You know us on our Saturday prep days. We like getting started nice and slowly, and then ramp up as the day goes along, and then crash. But yeah, we're doing good. How are you? What a feeling. All right, so let's label this one as well, and we'll get that on our prep cart, and then we can look on our list of stuff to do today and see what's the next projects that we want to tackle for our prep cart.
After that, I'll go downstairs. I did hot dog, sausage roll,
All right, ladies and gents. Janet says really good and exceptional. Amazing. Elaine says, I was born in England. My God is too expensive. It's really a shame. Yeah, yeah. England is, I've lived in England for about 2 years, and it gets pricey. But the only thing I can say about that is, like, if you are in a high, you get in a higher position, getting paid, it's a little bit more affordable for you. But you know, England is an expensive place.
Go break first, okay?
Jenna says, brilliant. I got jokes. So good. It's good. I need laughs in the morning, Janet. I need laughs in the morning to keep me motivated to get through the day and not running back to bed. All right, so give me a second. Let me just do a quick switch over here, and then we can continue with our prep. Whoosh. All right, so whoosh. We all do. For sure. Yes, yes, we do. Absolutely do. Especially on a weekend. Elaine says, for real, sister. All right. What is next for us? That is the real question. All right. Let's see. The salad we'll leave for a little bit later because that's going to take a lot of stuff put together. Or maybe not. It's gonna actually, yeah. I'm gonna need some farro. I'm gonna need to cook some farro, some ancient grain. That's definitely a must. We're gonna have to get that going. It's gonna take a little bit to cook. So I'm gonna get a pot with some water in it right now. And get that on the stove. I'm gonna grab a farro and with everything else that we need to prep. We're doing like a nice antipasto salad, and we're gonna use some farro in it as well. So get that going. Lovely, lovely. Like I said, I don't have my menu designed yet. It's been posted on the channel, but in the community section, I just don't have it a printout copy for myself just yet. Jenna says, I'm late. What's on the menu? But yeah, like I just said, we got some stuff on the menu. The menu has been posted in the community section or the post section of our main channel page. I just don't have a printout on me right now to show you guys what's up. All right, let me go grab my farro, and then we'll do lemon Dijon. Actually, I can hold off on that for a second. Everybody, I feel good. All right, so that being said, ladies and gents, let me put you down here for a hot second while I go grab some of my lovely ingredients, and I will be right back. Take your time to, grab a sip of water or something, stretch your legs while I go grab the stuff I need, and we will proceed with the rest of our lovely prep here on today. How's everybody enjoying their Saturday so far? Any plans? Anyone going out? Anyone staying in? Anyone cooking some fancy dinner tonight? What do you have going on in your lives on this beautiful Saturday? Let me know down in the comments. Do not be afraid. I do not bite much. All right, we got our ancient grain. So, what else did I say I needed? I'm gonna grab some chorizo sausage because I'm gonna need that for one of our dish on Monday. So I'm gonna basically take off the casing, break up the meat, and we're gonna have that ready to go. Cause what is life without some sausage? Oh man. And they don't have a lot of chorizo, so I might actually have to wait till Monday. I might have to do a little half and half kind of deal. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're gonna be making our way back. All right, let's bring you guys back up now that we are back over here. Genesis car repair, brake job. I may get an old school mechanic. Now, you saying old school mechanic, you're talking those mechanics with their butt cracks hanging out and stuff like that. It's part of the old school as well. I actually use a little bit of the new school too, because I see a lot of those lately. But yeah, no. Car repairs, always necessary, always so pricey as well. Can be pricey sometimes. I hope it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg for those repairs, Miss Janet. All right. Sounds good, Janet. So this is the brand of the Pharaoh that we're gonna be using today. Pharaoh. Let's see. 2.5 hours. You must be out your mind. Let me see. What are the instructions? About 30 minutes. So about 30 minutes stovetop. They'll usually have like these random recipes that are on the back and stuff like that, like slow cooker recipes. That's gonna take 2.5 hours to cook. So if you got time, by all means. Wow, this feels so satisfying, and it's so warm. Like the Pharaoh feels so warm right now.
I just think the surprising
All right, so that being said, let me just do this one real quick. I'm gonna do a mix here. It's supposed to be chorizo, but we don't have that much chorizo. So we're gonna do a mix of chorizo and mild sausage. And we're just gonna take off the cases. So this dish is gonna be some butter bean and chorizo, or butter bean and sausage stew. Let's just say that.
think one time, once you accept and you work like this, somehow it gets into you. Do you think it helps?
You always have a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice.
No, I mean one time somebody called me sick and
So I'm just gonna score the sausage because I'm gonna be taking them out of their casings. Use a lovely sausage meat. That's one thing I haven't done in a long time actually, is made my own sausage. We used to do it. Season up your meat very nicely. Push your meat through the casings and stuff like that. Make some nice sausage. So good. Something that hasn't been done in a while. Pretty thing. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? You never eaten farro? Oh, it's an ancient grain. It's supposed to be healthy for you. So definitely try it out. At least for once in your life, try it out. You may like it, you may not, but at least you can say you'll try it. Janet says, Chef, have you ever eaten chorizo, shrimp, and grits? Oh yeah, definitely. Some good food right there, Janet. Pretty Thing says, I've seen it done. Worst cooks in America. Oh yeah, is that what's stopping you from eating it? Because you've seen it on that show. Well, I'm gonna be using it in my antipasto salad that we got going on for next week. But it's either you like it or you don't. I think it's one of those kind of things. It's like some people like it, some people don't. It's like 50-50. I do not mind it in a salad at all, or even in like a main dish. But I don't think it's like I would eat it every day kind of scenario. But if it's there, I enjoy it. It's not like I'm gonna jump out of my way and go, oh my gosh, I saw some farro from across the room, I gotta have it. It's just like, oh, nice, I have some. You turn me out. All right, so do you think all that meat is gonna fit in this bowl? Because we're definitely gonna try. We are definitely gonna try. You know what? Do it in a bigger bowl, and then we'll see if we can compress it down in a smaller container afterwards. Turn you around. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see, what did I miss? Oh, you're talking about sausage making. My bad. Sorry about that. Um, Wait, now I'm confused. Are we talking about the farro or the sausage? I'm so confused now. Elaine says, "Sir, I am cooking fish tea soup again. Can I get some? I feel like today would be the day for me to have some of that with some dumpling and some yummy vegetables. I think, Elaine, you should send me some for sure. I saw them make sausage on Worst Cooks. Oh yeah, no. Honestly, sausage is not a hard thing to do to make because you just need the ground meat. You need all your lovely seasoning that you're gonna put in there, and you need the machine and the casings, right? The machine, you need a machine that's gonna pump the meat into your casings. Those are the key, but everything else is just some nice. Some you can have like some onions in there, some nice Cajun seasoning or something like that in your meat, and then all you're doing is passing it through the machine into your casing to how long you want it, tie it off with the casing itself, and then if you want to keep a lot of your moisture and flavor in your sausage, you kind of want to like kind of blanch your sausage. I mean, when I say blanch your sausage, you want to kind of like get a nice pot of boiling water and maybe cook your sausage for like um, a minute or so, right? Take it out and then you fry off your sausage, and that will ensure that you keep all the oils and the juices inside your sausage as much as possible, right? But it's so much easier to make sausage when you have the machine to pump the meat through, and you got some nice ground meat. So ground meat to use as well. So you can definitely, if you can get your hands on the machine, you can definitely use something you can do at home. 100%. All right. So basically, like talking about the casing, taking off the casing off the sausage. Let's get something to put that in for now. And then we're just gonna break apart that meat. See, all there is some ground meat, some seasoning. They probably have some chili flakes and stuff in here as well. A little bit of diced chili peppers, maybe. Okay, and we're just gonna break it up like this. So, what we're gonna do when we do our butter bean and chorizo, we're just gonna should actually make these a little bit chunkier. We're gonna fry these off with everything, and then we're gonna add in our beans in there. Get off of me. Yeah, we'll do them a little bit chunkier. And then it says, I don't eat the meat, just the fish. Yeah, it's just cold enough out here right now in the city that I could definitely go for a dish like that right now. And then while we're doing this, we'll just wait for our farro to finish cooking. I mean, the water to come up to a boil, and then we can get that.
Good Lord. Did you make this sushi just for me?
Of course, of
Are
course.
you sure?
Positive.
It's the best in town, right? Hello, again. What is the I have a friend, he's on the main list, but he won't be here for
Yeah.
a long time. Every week I bring him sushi. Where's the you're a bigger one than this, don't you?
They might. I don't, but I think she's still making it right now.
You know what?
Hmm.
This is what I'll do. I'll get 3 of these. And then, could you give me 2 big empty, please give me 2 empty of the round things so I can divide these up, okay?
Anita,
Don't think that's a good idea?
pardon?
Don't think that's the best idea?
Yeah, if you want
Take him
to.
to his house. You could come back later in the day. God, calm down. I think you'd rather be doing something else someplace else today, am I right? I know. I may be old, but I ain't dumb.
They're wasting if I go break now because if I repeat my counter,
Can we come back later?
Yeah, if you want to. Our sushi chef will.
Give me your valuable, esteemed advice.
Our sushi chef will be out with more. Our sushi chef will be out with more by the time you come back.
When would you like me to come back?
It's up to you. And like I said, a little bit later, our sushi chef will be putting out more. So.
Oh.
Zula, can you call Susanna for me, please? Can you call Susanna for me, please? The sushi. The sushi. Susanna, the sushi girl. Yeah.
Good morning. You're still not going to marry me, are you?
no, not yet.
You'll be our best
You're
man.
too young.
I love you.
You want to die?
I'll tell you, every week I have a friend who's on the main course. He won't be here long. But every week I bring him food for him. Which is all
All right, give me a second. Let me get my farro into the water. And let that cook away for now in the meantime. And set my timer.
You know what? I think he was that one.
She's coming right now. Sorry, ladies and gents. I just had to deal with a customer. Let me see. What did I miss in the chat? Janet says, I've made chorizo with beans. Basically what I'm doing with this. I love beans with coconut milk and spice, no meat. Coconut milk, beans. Okay, yeah. That'll work, Janet. Pretty Thing says, what kind of beans do you people make with chorizo? I mean, you can mix any beans you want, really. To be honest, some rice as a side dish, that will work as well. When I make beans and rice, I always use holy sausage. Nice. Anita is pretty popular. I hear her name every now and then. Yeah, she's one of the driving force here in the kitchen. My baby sister is a vegetarian. She looks amazing. Oh, you saw her? um, my plate feels incomplete without meat on it. Pretty thing is not a vegetarian. That's cool. Neither am I. But I do eat more or less everything I can get my hands on. Almost anything I can get my hands on. I have a friend that puts chicken in their beans. Yeah, you can do that too. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Oh shit, my wings. Sorry. Speaking of all this meat, I forgot my wings in the oven. Now they're very crispy. I forgot my taste testers in the oven.
My husband changed a lot. He was like this. My mom.
Was that before or after kids?
Huh?
Was that before or after
That was
kids?
me.
Oh, okay.
Now he's more like, I'll try it, whatever it is. But he has a big problem. Let's say we went to somebody's house and he's eating something that we never ate before. No, he doesn't get sick, but
All right, let's get back to our sausage here.
no, he has to know the person, I guess. You have no idea.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of soups with chicken and beans in there.
She's one of those.
You can't go wrong with chicken and beans. You know, and you know, the only downside to chicken and beans is like, well, the only downside to any beans is like they might, you know, make you a little bit gassy. But other than that, it'd be delicious. Depends on how it's cooked, of course. Ooh, some nice Tuscan chicken soup. Yes, please and thank you. Some smoked meat as well. Yeah, for sure, for sure. These are all valid, good ideas. These are all very good ideas, and my stomach is growling now. So thank you. Thank you for making my stomach saying go eat something.
I don't care what you expect. I don't care. And I don't have
The beauty of like the casings for these the intestines. That's what we use for the casings for the sausage and stuff like that. You can make so much variation of sausage. It doesn't need to be meat. It could be veggie sausage. It could be, it can even be a bean sausage. But yeah, you could put almost anything in these casings and call it a sausage. Oh, some nice beans and Mexican soup. Yes, pretty thing, yes. The nice spiciness to it as well. Love it, love it. Chef overnight soaking of the beans. Yes, if you're using the dry stuff, absolutely. You want to soak them, you know, and then maybe cook faster. easier to work with. If you want to go down that road, yeah, you can definitely do that. When you soak the beans, don't it make them swell? Depends on the beans, and possibly they could. So boil and rinse twice, and then cook. Yeah, it's a whole process when it comes to doing beans from scratch. I say from scratch, but pretty much from just dry. It's a whole process. But it is the healthier alternative than the already cooked stuff that's in the cans, the tins, and all that stuff. It's a healthier alternative just because they always add these preservatives and stuff like these to the food, and those preservatives they're not good for the body. They're absolutely not good for the body. So when you ever like take stuff out of like a jar, a tin, or a can, you want to make sure you definitely cook it for a good amount of time. You're gonna cook out some of the preservatives, but you're never gonna get it all. So it's not 100% the best things for your body.
I don't find it. And lots of dogs.
Yeah, soaking your beans do definitely cut down on that cooking time. So that's one of the benefits of doing that. Just like you see me when I do my rice and peas at work, we soak those beans overnight, and it helps. So when I come in the morning, I'm not cooking those beans for like an hour or two. All right, they'll cook in like 30 minutes or so.
I need a paper too.
I will be right there in 2 minutes. 1 second.
Soaking beans is an option. It's not mandatory. No, not mandatory. It's just it'll make your life easier. Some beans it is a little bit. I mean, you still got to cook them out for a good process. So it's either you soak them overnight, make it easier in your life, or you cook them on the day, and you got to know. So you got to carve up a lot of time. For what you so basically, if you don't want to stay in the kitchen for a long period of time, soak your beans. If you want to stay in the kitchen for long, don't soak your beans. And it also depends on the beans and the size of the beans as well.
This is very, very dangerous. I try to do it back, I can't. If somebody, when somebody takes out the seed, I don't keep it. If somebody forces me to something, and it's unnecessary. It's very, very good. I have so many pictures.
Yep. Are you talking about like green peas or something like that? If you're talking about like fresh peas and stuff like that,
Now I'm gonna go.
we're talking more about like the dry beans.
You need to call me always for whatever it is. Even if you want to call me, whatever you want.
Super fresh stuff is not a problem. is when the dry beans and stuff like that. That's when it becomes more of a challenge.
For 15 minutes. So when I come, I need to be walk.
You call me again.
Pumpkin seeds? Yeah, no, not necessary.
I really don't want to.
No, call me. Don't worry.
Purple all peas? Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Later.
We were honey. I was up way too early this morning. Sharon says good morning. Good morning to you as well. How are you? How are you doing this lovely morning? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. When I see you laying. Whoa! This is a lot of sausage. Don't turn around. Sharon says, just waking up. What are we making today? Honestly, today's our prep day. So we're going through our list of things that we need to get ready for Monday's menu showcase. Right now, I'm working on these chorizos. I'm taking them out of the casings. I'm breaking up the meat a little bit. And we're gonna wrap that up and put that away for our beans. We're doing a butter bean and sausage basically stew. So this is what this prep is for today. Over here on the stove we got some farro cooking. It's like right there at the corner there in that pot right there. I can't move the camera right now, my hands are full of sausage. But yeah, that's what we are doing today. You can go your own way.
Leave it for now. Leave it until it's looking cool. Just leave it for now.
All right, got a few more sausage and then we. Hey, Gene, how are you? Doing good? can go your own way. You can go your own way. I don't know. I'd probably say like roughly 7 to 8 pounds of sausage, give or take. Something like that. Something like that. What up, though? My hand's full of meat.
Your hand is full.
All right, that's good. That's good. We're gonna leave that just like that and get this put away. There's no sunshine when we run. Only. Okay, that is good. That is good. Because I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. I can feed about 30 people on 8 pounds of sausage. Well, don't forget the beans, right? I'm gonna be adding the beans, so that's gonna push those numbers up. Right. Probably another 8 pounds of beans or something like that. Definitely gonna push those numbers up. Nedge, you have any wrap? You have any foil? Foil.
Foil.
We can go our own way. All right, what else do we have in store for y'all today? All right, we got our pasta cooked off already. We're gonna do a nice, we're doing a sun-dried creamy pasta for next week. A mushroom sun-dried creamy pasta. There's spinach. We got, all right, I'm gonna grab some carrots. I'm gonna bring some carrots our way. So, give me a second.
Attention shoppers. For affordable way to stay connected, with PC Mobile, you can get reliable
You like country music? Do I know any country music? Honestly, the only country music I know is whatever random country music that comes up on the radio whenever I listen to the radio. I used to be, well, I am a big fan of Shania Twain, but that's as far as my country music goes. Shania's country music, right? I think. Miss Shania Twain. But yeah, that's as far as my knowledge of country music goes. Morgan Walden. I mean, I listen to any type, any genre of music, long as it has a good flow, some good rhythm, something to vibe and dance to a little bit. So, you know, if it's anything like that, then we should be just fine. We should be just fine. We got about 7 minutes on our Pharaoh here. So. Actually, I'm gonna need you for our carrots. Oh yeah, old school R&B. That's like music to my ears always. I love me some R&B. Some fish soup and some R&B in those orders. Waylon. Okay. I'm gonna have to check out a couple songs and see what's going on. Our chicken is, the marinade is good. It's gonna need a little bit of salt and pepper to adjust those flavors. So before I cook them off on Monday, I'm definitely gonna add a little bit, touch of that salt and pepper to it. And that should be everything we need. Because there are some deep flavors here. Even though these are nicely toasted, crispy. And these are definitely my breakfast. Basically the first thing I've eaten since I woke up this morning. Sorry, I'm trying these chicken wings on the side over here.
Yes. Yes.
Come service. One service. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me grab some carrots and I will be right back. Yeah, the spices are good. It's gonna need a little bit more salt to bring out those flavors a little bit more. But the marinade itself is good. So once I go to cook them on Monday, I'll just add a little bit of salt on top, and we should be good. So I'm gonna grab my next thing to prep, and I'll bring you guys back up in a second. Oh, they don't have my carrots. That's unfortunate. They don't have my lovely colored carrots. Alright, we'll take what we can get. They don't have my usual lovely tricolored carrots that we like to use, but no, these ones that I'm gonna bring over in a second, and we're just gonna have to do what we gotta do with what we got. We're not allowed to serve him.
What I say?
We're not allowed to serve him. Did you see her face though? She's like, what? Why? All right, our farro is pretty much done. So we're gonna show you guys what that looks like. So very nice. We're gonna strain off the water, and then we're gonna let that cool, and then we can get that on our prep card put away and looking all nicely. What did I miss? I want ranch dressing. Me, I'm a blue cheese dressing kind of person when it comes to that stuff. For the wings, yeah. Country music was my grandmother's favorite. My dad loved the blues. Oh, the blues are so good too. I'm a 100% fan of the blues and jazz and the blues. There's actually a jazz bar that just opened up close down to my place that I gotta go check out soon enough. Janice says I love a 15 bean soup. That is crazy. Love it. Lentils are so delicious. Oh, a lentil soup? Yes. I adore lentil soups. And you can definitely try farro. It's no lentil soup, but it's pretty good. But yeah, no, lentil soup is God tier. That being said, I have not had a good lentil soup in a while. The only other lentil soup I've had is the one I've made for myself at home. So I actually want to go out to a nice place that makes a good lentil soup instead of making it for myself. Now I make a good lentil soup, but you know. lentil soup tends not to stay soupy for very long because lentil soup, the lentil soaks up a lot of your liquids. I'm draining the water off my Faro right now so I can get it on a tray. Nice. And get that cool down for our lovely pasta prep. Alright, 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 alright. I actually I used to make cornbread here actually. I used to do jalapeno cornbread, jalapeno and cheddar cornbread I used to make here. That was when our other owner, we had another owner. I used to do that here, but I haven't done it in a while. I have a nice jalapeno cornbread recipe, but yeah. I have not made it I used to make it here, but I haven't made it for a while now, so. We're gonna lay this out on a tray and let it cool down faster. All right, so next up, we have a mountain of carrots that we got to get through. Hi, how are you? Chicken tenders? Nothing will be ready until 11:30. And are you making chicken tenders today? Yes.
How much sushi?
Pardon?
Sushi, how much sushi?
The prices should be on there. I'm not the one who makes them, so I'm not sure where the price is.
Thank you so much.
No worries, you as well. Give me one reason to stay here. And I'll turn right back around. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Ah. Why'd you put it so close to my face too? Just remember, a golden rule, ladies and gentlemen, a golden rule when you're working with fish. Fish does not smell the way you think it should. Fish does not have, not supposed to be fishy. A good indication that your fish is going bad is if your fish smells fishy. All right. That is a good indication that your fish is going bad, is if your fish smells fishy. Because somebody just asked me to smell a fish a while ago, and that was tragic. That thing died 20 days ago. Into the garbage that is supposed to go right away. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. And then I'll turn right back around. No, I'll turn right back around.
Council members, $190 using our insurance. Get one today at easyinsurance.ca. Conditions apply. Visit easyinsurance.ca.
You're so tiny. Give me one reason to stay here. And I'll turn right back around. I don't eat too much fish. A good restaurant changes about $39 to $49 for fish. Oh. Dang, yeah, you know, some of my favorite fishes are so expensive that honestly, this is why I don't buy them. Because I'm a big fan of like halibut, big fan of cod, halibut, Dover sole, what do we call it there? Um, 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 yeah, big fan of some of these fishes, but even my establishments, these things are usually coming frozen. This is why you see me usually stick with just the salmon. These fish come in frozen. They do not come in um, fresh, and those fish that I enjoy, and they're usually at price really super high. So even for like maybe
Hello. Sorry. I want a croissant.
yeah,
Or
no,
over
the
there?
ladies, yeah. Um, yeah, even for like say half a kilo or something like that, it's like $19 for that type of fish, and I was like, yeah, it's not even worth it to buy because that's not gonna fill my belly. Like I love those fish, but the prices for those fishes are way overpriced. And if you look at it, unless you go to like a super fancy restaurant, like most restaurants, all you're gonna find fish-wise on their menus, maybe some squid or salmon, or maybe if you're lucky, a sea bass or something like that. Like I like sea bass as well. Don't get me wrong, but those are like the typical fishes you'll see on these in some of these restaurants nowadays. And if you see any other those type of fish, they're probably priced like crazy. Not in here, but down the hall. You have to go all the way to the end. When you hit the flower shop, it's on your right. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Never mind. So I. Living in an uptown world. Holy shit. Ay, ay, ay. She be living in an uptown world. She be living in an uptown world. Morning. Uptown girl. Is an uptown girl. Yeah, some Chilean sea bass. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yeah, I would see that closer to the ports to be cheaper, but yeah, we don't have such ports around here, so those type of fishes come in frozen, and it's very sad, very sad. What I'm feeling. Here, we're almost done our carrots here, and then we can move on to what we got next on our prep list. Today is Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. It's a time to celebrate. It's the weekend. I'm hoping everybody's going to be celebrating accordingly today. Whether you have work, whether you don't have work, celebrate the fact that you are alive and well. See it again. All right, what else do we have? Alright, we're gonna make our lovely sauce for our salmon here. We're gonna make this honey Dijon sauce. More of like a marinade to a glaze. And yeah, let me put you guys down while I go grab those ingredients and I will make my way back. So give me a second, ladies and gents. Feel free to cuss me off in the chat if you want while I'm away. I will be right back. I'm gonna need some lovely ingredients. I need some garlic. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Let's do. Grab some Dijon mustard, some honey. Let's, you know what? Let's do maple. Since we got some maple here already open, let's do some maple instead. So I need some lemon juice and some of my turkey slices. Some garlic. Need a trusty bowl. Need my whisk. And all I left to do is get that lemon juice and that Dijon mustard. All right, I'll be right back. Hello, Dijon mustard. Where have you been all my life? Setting up. All right, got my Dijon. Gonna grab my. What is it that I needed over here? My mind is drawing. Mine is drawing a blank right now. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just having a little bit of technical difficulties. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of difficulty with our audio on the stream right now. So, if I can get that fixed, I will. But it's proven to be a little bit difficult at the moment. So, give me a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my audio is going to be out of sorts for a little bit. So, my noise suppression is not working correctly. So, therefore, it might get a little bit loud and obnoxious for a little bit. Do apologize for that if it comes down to it. But we will try to fix that after the stream. There's nothing we can do at the moment, but we will get to that for the next live stream, hopefully. It literally just started happening now. So it's either end the stream, fix it, and do something. But we're going to make this last thing for you guys. And then we're going to sort out our technical difficulties. But do remember, Monday we are showcasing everything that we prepped today. So if you want to see all of that stuff, join us on Monday. And hopefully we won't have any problems going forward. But yeah, today is just one of those days. These things tend to happen every now and then. But we're going to make our sauce for you for our salmon that we got going on here. And then we will see what we got going forward. So I'm going to need my strainer for this because I'm going to need some lemon juice. Sorry. right, let's grab some gloves for this sort of mess that's about to happen right now. And we're gonna get some of this lemon juice.
PC optional morning with Zach. Get ready for a full week of savings, points, and meals. Download the PC optional app now to get these offers. PC optional morning from May 7th to May 13th.
All right, let us cut up some garlic. I love it when some garlic comes together. All right, so that being said, gonna add some of our spice mix. Gonna add in this lovely Dijon mustard. I should probably use you first since these guys keep giving me maple syrup, so. This is gonna be so potent. I love it. So that's one of the noise you're gonna hear. That's gonna come out even more on the audio since my audio functions kind of went sideways on me a while ago. So you're gonna hear all those deep bangings, the beeps, and all that stuff come out even more. So I do apologize for that if that just suddenly happens in your ears. So sorry about that. We'll try to get it fixed up for the next live stream. You know, technology and such. When technologists want to go sideways without giving you any notifications, that's what happens. All right. Morning. Got that maple syrup in here as well. This is gonna be our glaze, our marinade for salmon and stuff.
Did you hear me, Chef?
You have to go 5 times.
I think we have to have free chicken tender because
They won yesterday.
won last night. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, you should have seen me yelling at my TV. Yeah, I know. I was saying I was so lucky. That was the luckiest shot
I
ever.
don't want to watch anymore. I don't want to watch. I'm going to take my bath. My daughter said, Mommy, go watch. They shoot like 3 points. I said, how would you know? She said, my phone is faster than the TV. Oh, that's my baby. It's done?
Can you feel the love? Jean, next week I need cauliflower. Next week I need cauliflower. Cauliflower for next week.
Okay.
Let's give that a taste, see where we are, if it's too potent or not. No, it's good. It's really good. Got that little bit of that spiciness at the back for the from the Dijon, but yeah, it's really good. And just a little more of our spice blend right there. And then we're gonna get these in some containers and have that ready for our salmon come Monday. We don't want to marinate our salmon too long with this. An hour top, 20 minutes an hour tops, and then we should be good to go. To love tonight. All right, let me get my containers to put these in. Can you feel the love tonight? What did you do? These magic moments. All right, sounds good, looks good, smells good, tastes good. Oh my gosh, that's very good. Can you feel that love tonight? It's a little brighter. The low rider is a little higher. All right, labels are done. On you go, label. On you go, label. Cause the low rider is a little high. It's a little higher. Okay, okay, okay. All right, next up, we got to deal with this salad. We already cooked the farro for this salad. Do need a slight dressing for this. We're gonna do a sun-dried tomato and lemon honey dressing for this. But that is just gonna toss everything in the blender, get it ready. We're gonna need for this salad. We're gonna need some soppressata, some pepperoncini, some olives, mozzarella ball, arugula, fennel buds, and some walnuts, along with the farro that we made earlier. So that being said, you know what? We're gonna wrap up for today, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a little bit earlier than I usually wrap the stream up. We started fairly early today anyways, so we are gonna grab some stuff. We came in earlier as well today, so that's why we started a little bit earlier. We're gonna wrap up our stream for now. Usually we go longer. Today is a different different dynamic. On our prep day, we started earlier. We got some stuff that we're gonna have to take care of. Plus, we gotta fix this audio problem that we got going on here going forward, and then we gotta go get our menu design printed out and stuff like that. So, all that being said, to everyone who joined us so early today and shared your amazing, valuable time with us, just know that you are appreciated. Thank you very much for supporting the channel in a big way, and we are almost at 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to help us out in a big way, reach that milestone, go on that journey with us, you know, keep watching us, stay tuned, and yeah, we will leave you with this. Stay safe, stay warm, and we will see you, loves, on our next live stream, and hopefully everything's back in order. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. Peace.